Nammo Phat. Good morning. It's Monday, March 30th, 2020. I'm going to begin offering a brief daily video, Monday through Friday, just to encourage us to continue our practice during this time of uncertainty as we navigate our way through the COVID-19 pandemic. Each morning, I'll invite the bell. We can enjoy its sound, and then I'll read one of the five wonderful precepts, an excerpt from a book, and I'm going to be reading Ajahn Sucitto's Kamma and the End of Kamma. It's available for free distribution, and I'll have a link to the book in the description. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls me back to my true home. The first wonderful precept. Aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I am determined not to kill, not to let others kill, and not to condone any act of killing in the world, in my thinking, or in my way of life. This is now a reading from Ajahn Sucitto's Kamma and the End of Kamma. Where there's a will, there's a way. An overview of the Buddha's teachings on Kamma. What is Kamma, and what does it have to do with awakening? Well, as a word, Kamma is the Pali language version of the Sanskrit term karma, which has slipped into colloquial English as meaning something like a person's fate or destiny. Taken in this way, the notion can support a passive acceptance of circumstances. If something goes wrong, one can say it was my karma, meaning that it had to happen. Where the idea really goes astray is when it is used to condone actions, as in, it's my karma to be a thief. If karma meant this, it would rob us of responsibility for our lives. Furthermore, there would be no way in which we could guide ourselves out of our circumstances or past history, which is what awakening is about. However, Kamma is the way the Buddha taught it. It means skillful or unskillful action, something that we do now. It's the active aspect of a cause and effect process known as Kamma Vipaka, in which Vipaka, or old Kamma, means the effect, the result of previous actions, and for the most part, we get bound up with the results of our actions. However, as action, Kamma supports choice. We can choose what actions we undertake. Cause and effect governs the activities of volcanoes, plants, and planetary systems, but Kamma relates specifically to beings who can exercise choice over what they cause, which means you and me. Also, not everything that we experience is because of past Kamma, other than that of being born. So if you're sick or caught up in an earthquake, it's not necessarily because of you did bad things in a previous life. Instead, Kamma centers on your current intention or volition, cetana. The teachings on Kamma therefore encourage a sense of responsibility for action, the responsibility to give attention to the many conscious and half-conscious choices we make in terms of what we do. What this means is that in this present moment, we do have a choice as to how the future pans out, whether we will feel joyful and at ease with ourselves or anxious and depressed depends on our actions now. And similarly, through our actions now, we can be liberated from the past, present, and future. That's what awakening to Kamma brings about. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day.